Good morning. As you are aware, on 27th and 28th May this year, we are holding the National Symposium on Excellence in Training. In the last 2 years, the emphasis has been to focus on citizen-centric administration, a shift from colonial administration to citizen-centric administration. Most of the employees in the government are class 3 employees, and there was no training for them. Last year in 103 districts, the cutting edge employees have been trained to become citizen-centric. Some of the efforts made were that they were exposed and they were stayed in a village for a day. They were exposed to motivational speakers. They were given training for good communications with the citizens. This has both fruits, and now there is an attitudinal change, but it will take a long time. In this symposium, we would be discussing all this. A build-up to this symposium were the 4 seminars which were held at regional centers, first at Gurgaon, then at Northeastern headquarters, then Pune and Chennai. The whole deliberations would be what things should be included so as to make people more and more citizen-centric. The employees should feel that this is their country and they have to be polite to the citizens, they have to work for their interests, and the attitude has to be from how not to do work to how to do work. We also invite suggestions from the general citizens how to motivate our employees in this regard. Now, to make people citizen-centric, let us understand the problem of a common citizen. The first problem is a common citizen goes from one place to another for getting an affidavit signed or a certification done by a gazetted officer. This is done to say that he is a citizen of India and whatever he says is correct. We have been independent for 70 years, and why should we require this? So a move was made to have a self-certification. This has gone to most of the states and to the remotest part of the country, and the savings of a person is from rupees 300 to 400 rupees, and the total saving of time is from 1 to 2 days. The second thing is, why should we have such a big form? Normally, if you see, the forms are of 1 page or 2 page, and you need assistance to fill the form. The effort has been to make it a single page form and to make it Aadhaar enabled, and even it can be on a common platform. We have started the initiative, and for 3 departments, partly it has been done. The third thing which we have been thinking is that normally all students require either a scheduled caste certificate, the scheduled tribe certificate, or the residency or the domicile certificate. As an institutional base, we are suggesting that this can be made either in class 5th or 8th by asking the student to sit in a class, then it is verified and given it back to them after 2 months or 3 months. We would be launching a national campaign in this regard, and once this certificate is given back to them, they can preserve it in a cellophane paper. This would avoid the citizens lot of hardship in gaining these certificates. Other thing is, once you get a job, police verification takes a lot of time. The government has powers to allow people to join on the basis of self-certification, and police verification can be done subsequently. So what has already been tried in Government of India in our ministry is that the employees are joining within 6 months and getting the police verification done later. There are a number of other initiatives which can be made to make the life of the common citizen easier. In this symposium, we will also discuss this, and whatever ideas would come, we would try to put it on a practical framework. Till now, we have touched 2 aspects. One is making the employee citizen-centric. The second aspect is, what does the citizen want? Having done this, the question which comes to our mind, how do we train the employees in this field? The employees or the trainers which are there have to be trained in a focused manner. So what we have done, we have introduced a concept of a national facilitators. The national facilitator are people who have excelled in the field of academics or in the field of administration. They are given exposure of 7 to 10 days in the field of leadership, ethics, urban poverty and reforms. After that exposure, they are tested for this skill. They go to different central training institute, state training institute to impart the skill for 2 to 3 days. That is another major aspect to make the complete backward and forward linkage. Now in the field, we do not get the people at the state level. We have selected 5 people in each district from the field of administration, accounts, psychology or sociology, and eminent person. They have been trained in this field in each state and they impart the training to group 3 level employees. Having done this, one major thing where there is a lot of mistrust of the common citizens vis-a-vis the administration, that all of you know is the interview. Even if you are a bright person, you have a feeling that whether you know someone in the ministry or in the interviewing body. The Honorable Prime Minister on 15th August announced that there will be no interview for lower level posts, that is what we have defined as Group C and non-gazetted Group B posts. From 1st of January 2016, there are no interviews in central government for Group C and Group B posts. We did not end at this. Under the guidance of the Prime Minister and our Minister, we went ahead with the states. The states have been sensitized in this matter, and you will all be happy to know that Maharashtra, Rajasthan, UP has done very well. Some states have stopped taking interviews for the post of teachers where personal skill is required. We all are working hard towards it, and we'll see that we would be giving a very transparent and a very functional administration to the common citizens, and the employees would be concerned and worried about the future of the citizens.